Right. Well, wow. I don't really know how to start this episode. I guess I'll just have to do what I always do. Right. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of this Pokemon FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke. This is episode 11. 10 likes, and we'll get another video out in 2 days. Remember to subscribe for more content, and also leave a comment answering the question of the day, which is, what is your favourite series on this channel? I am a little bit frazzled. I woke up this morning, and the first thing I did was look on my phone, and we had a comment from a pretty big YouTuber who I have watched for a long time, and whom I was going to base my next challenge video on, MysticUmbreon. I had no idea he was watching the series, so I want to thank him really for watching with us, and I also want to thank him massively for the shout out that he gave us. I'm just sort of shocked and a little bit speechless, to be honest. Thank you to anybody that joined us from his shout out. Any support is very welcomed, but really big thank you to MysticUmbreon for that shout out. I know that he doesn't do them very often, and it's sort of the last thing I expected to wake up to ever was a shout out from a pretty big, well, I say pretty big, massive YouTuber. So thank you so much to him. I suppose today what we're going to do is try and get through this third gym without losing anybody. I would like to get through it without losing anybody. Sorry if I'm a little bit off today. Unsurprisingly, I'm a little bit fried from waking up to such a cool comment, really. And thank you to everybody that's commented since and said that that's where they've found us from. All support is very, very welcomed. Obviously, I would like to say to MysticUmbreon that Toby and myself are obviously very, very open to doing any collaborations together. Though, of course, we are both very aware that you might not want to, or he might not want to, just because of the size of our channel. But if Mystic, if you do decide that you want to do any stuff with us, then we'd be very happy to. Yeah, you can tell that I'm sort of off in this episode because of it. But yeah, right, we'll just try and carry on as normal and start taking down this Clefable, who is using Minimize so that we can't hit it very easily. Let's hit it with another Thunder Shock if we can. Just keep chipping away with stab damage, and luckily we get the paralysis, so that's good. Keep hitting it down. Or minimizing. So I recently started watching a couple of things on Netflix. So if you've got time and you want to watch something, then I've got a couple of suggestions. Obviously, I think we all have quite a lot of time on our hands at the moment, just because of sort of the scenario that we all find ourselves in. But I watched Don't F With Cats, which, if you're of a squeamish disposition, I wouldn't advise watching. It's it's pretty brutal, and they go into a lot of details. It's basically about an internet killer who started off by basically torturing cats and posting it onto YouTube, and eventually moved on to unfortunately murdering a Chinese international student in Canada before sort of fleeing Canada and going on the run from Interpol. It's something that it's very interesting if it's something that you think you'd be interested in, but if you are of that sort of squeamish or get easily worried about things, then I would not watch it. The other thing that I've been watching is another murder documentary type thing, and that's called Cold Cases. It is about cases in the past. A lot of them from like the 80s, 70s, 90s. I don't know why I said it in that order. Surely it would have been more sensible to say 70s, 80s, and 90s. Anyway, and these are cases that have never been solved, or rather, they were cases that weren't solved, but then do get solved sort of 20 years down the line because of new evidence cropping up. So it's quite interesting. It's definitely worth going and having a look at, just because of, you know, to be able to see the inner workings of sort of the police departments in America and things is all quite interesting. I may not be from America myself. I'm actually from the UK, if people didn't know this. I think I have mentioned it before, but I'm actually from the UK, and I'm sure that our police department works in a similar way. So it's interesting to see the differences that goes on, or sort of looking to see what the similarities are. Come on, that's your one shot. Yes. An actual electric type Pokemon in an electric gym, and obviously the middling form of Fluffy of Mareep and Ampharos. Both Pokemon I've used a lot recently. So, what did it say was coming out? I've forgotten. Blastoise, wasn't it? So we'll go for Lightning. Out comes Lightning. Yeah, so cold case is interesting. It looks in each episode a different cold case. Obviously, again, they're quite sad, so if you're somebody that's going to be affected by that, I wouldn't go and watch it. They do put a viewer discretion warning at the beginning of each episode, so if you think that you're somebody that won't deal well with that, then I wouldn't watch it personally. But for me, I think it's quite interesting. I've watched probably 7 or 8 of them now. I'm just going to go and take out this trainer as well before I do the puzzle. I've watched sort of 7 or 8 of them by now, and they're all quite interesting, looking at sort of very different scenarios. But yeah, that's what I've been up to in quarantine, whilst also making YouTube videos and being surprised by, well, probably the best surprise of my life, or up there being, by MysticUmbreon with the shout out. So thank you so much for that. I actually recorded this episode a couple of hours before I released it, because I hadn't recorded one because the episode prior wasn't doing so well. So here I am, sitting down, only a couple of hours before I post this, recording it, needing to edit it, because MysticUmbreon gave us a shout out, and I just can't believe it. I'm so happy about it. Thank you so much for that if you're watching. Toby and myself are very appreciative. We actually have other series coming out. I think Toby might be posting today as well, the start of an Emerald Lock, we're calling it. So after each gym battle, I'm going to use Siri to select a Pokemon for me to use, and then I will have a battle with one of Toby's Pokemon, and if it faints, then obviously he can't use it anymore, but if it survives, then Toby will get a sort of, I don't know, bonus or a privilege for beating me. So that's something we're going to start soon, and we're also recording, I think tonight, an episode of Pokemon Unbound. We tried to do that the other day, and Toby, being Toby, was a little bit of a pleb and downloaded only the demo version. So you might get that in the form of an outtake as well. So, you know, sit tight, keep your eye out for these things. It should be pretty funny if we put the outtake up. And there's also, I think, an outtake of the Emerald Nuzlocke we started going up as well, so that'll be pretty fun. I am actually going to get through this puzzle on my own, because as we all know, it's an annoying one. It's just guesswork. There's no way to know where the next one's going to be. So I will see you guys in a little while. Ah, there we go. Finally got it. It was in that one and that one. So if anybody doesn't know this this puzzle, basically there is a switch in one of, well, there's two switches in these sort of bins, and every time you fail, it gets reset. So there's no way of knowing where the switch is going to be. So you sort of just have to sit and hope that eventually you're going to get the right one. But now that that's open, it should stay open, and I can think about taking on Lieutenant Surge. So here we go. Oh, the electric Pokemon saved him during the war. I have never noticed that line before. What? That's mad. I wonder what they did. Okay, starting with Wailmer, level 21. Right, let's see if we can get it to sleep first of all. That would be great. Yes, and we hit. Right, now we're going to switch for Lightning. So I actually have another challenge video coming out very soon. It's all recorded. The challenge is complete, or maybe it was impossible. And I have, obviously, the script all written out. The only thing that I need to do is record the voiceover and put all the clips together. But, you know, that shouldn't take too long, I hope. We can all hope. Oh, Super Potion. Is that going to bring it back to full health? No, not quite. I reckon a Thunder Shock should take this out now. Go on. Down you go. It was a very hard challenge, I will say that. So, I wouldn't expect me to finish it if you're going to watch it. But I also would say that it might be possible. You never know. I'm going to stick because Croconaur's coming out, which is another water type. So he said that electric type Pokemon saved him during the war, but at the moment he's used 2 water type, and I just got a crit. Nicely done, Lightning. Up to level 25. What a hero. Right, Coughing next. So what we'll do is we'll put Slither in, and then we'll swap. Okay. Out comes Coughing. Yeah. We'll swap. So what we'll do is we'll go for Blob, because if I remember correctly, Poison is weak to ground type, but I think I've just been poisoned, so that's a problem. Right, this is going to have to be quick. Blob, you can't miss. Oh, it's got Levitate! Of course it's got Levitate! Okay, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Let's switch for Magic Kill, because that means that I can't get poisoned and I should be able to tank the tackles. Hopefully, if it has self-destruct, Magic Kill will be able to tank it. Oh, lovely, a crit, just when you need one. Taking on another tackle for 1 damage, and I think we'll go for a tackle to try and finish it off. Come on, take it out. Yes, nicely done, Magic Kill. That should, I think that's once the badge. Level 21 for Magic Kill. Go on. Yes! We did it! First try! And without losing anybody as well. Nicely done. Right, I need to, before I go anywhere, heal up. Oh, what's he giving me? Is that Thunder Shock? Shockwave. Okay, an electric type move that can't miss. Okie dokie, that's pretty good. But before I go anywhere, I'm going to use one of my antidotes on Blob, just so that I know that he survives. Since he's become the powerhouse of the team, he's like the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. Let's go down. Sorry, that's a very bad science joke, and anybody that knows me knows that I am a scientist, so sorry for that one. Whoops. Right, let's go and heal up. I will see you guys in a little while. Right, now that I've healed up, I think I might just speak to you. What do you want? I was going to say, I recognise you. Okay, so I've got to head back to Route 2, which means I've got to go through... Wait, did he actually give that to me? Did you meet the other aide? Had a package from Professor Oak for you. He said he'd look for you around Route 2. Oh, right, okay. So I need to go back to Route 2, which means going through Diglett's Cave, which means we have another opportunity to catch something. So I'm going to go and see if I can find or buy some more Pokeballs, and then let's go and see what we can catch. I think I've got enough money to buy some more stuff. So I might... Yeah, I do. I have quite a lot of money. So let's get 5 more Pokeballs, a couple more antidotes. No, we'll leave the paralysis. We'll leave the awakening. We'll leave the ice heal. Okay, and we'll collect a few more super potions whilst we're at it. You can see how cautious I am with this. And let's go to Diglett's Cave and see what we can get ourselves. If it's going to be really tricky, it might not even be possible to catch anything. So, right, let's find out. In we go. And how soon are we going to bump into something? Right. Here we go then. What have we got ourselves? It is a Wailmer. Okay, another water type. We're really literally drowning in water types at the moment. That is... Ah, dear. Classic. Come on, Pink Fluffs, hit the sing. No, okay. Hit by Waterpool. Whirlpool again, sorry. Waterpool. Ooh, roll out. That's going to start building power. We need to sing. Yes. Okay. Lovely. I think we can hit it with a pound. I hope we can hit it with a pound. How is it still whirlpooling when I'm not it's not even awake? Okay, it's still asleep. Let's hit it with a pound. Don't do that much damage. Yeah, lovely. I don't understand how it's still whirlpooling. You're asleep, mate. You're asleep. How are you doing this? Okay. Hit again. The next thing we do is chuck a ton of Pokeballs at it. Amazing. 1, 2, 3. Yes, caught it straight away. Nicely done. We love that. Add it to the Pokedex, and we're gonna call it Wallace. I don't know why. Just what I want to call it. And he too is gonna go to the box. Placed in box 1. Right. Before I go any further, let us use one of our many potions on Pink Fluffs. There you go. You enjoy that. And then let's carry on back to Route 2. Oh, it's a long old trek through Diglett's Cave, if I remember. What could we have had? We could have had a slacking. Oh, that is... Okay, to be fair, not actually something I would have wanted, but slightly troublesome in the current situation. Okay, it's asleep. Let's start with rollout and see if we can start building some damage with it. Again, probably should have defense curled, because I think defense curl powers it up more. Ooh, it's awake already? Okay, it's encoring. That's not a problem. Rollout requires me to use the same move anyway. It's properly bulky though, isn't it? Loafing around, we're going to go for rollout again. Come on. Trying encore again. So it did have... Oh, we've missed. Okay. Okay. Okay, because of the encore, we have to use... I forgot that. And now we're going to go to sleep. Oh dear, this is not going as well as I would have liked. Okay. Pink Fluff's encore ended, but it's using rollout, and the next turn it will go to sleep, so... There we go. And that's unfortunate, Pink Fluffs. Let's see if we can bring somebody else out. Let's see if we can bring out Magic Kill the Steelix to deal with it. We can but hope. Okay, it's going to heal itself all the way back up to full, is it? No, not quite back to full. Near enough, though. Okay, let's see if we can screech it. I don't want to have to run away from it, if I can help it. I will if I have to, but I don't want to if I can help it. Okay, it's screeched again. Let's switch so that Magic Kill doesn't fall asleep as well. Let's put Blob in, because it's, what, 8 levels higher than the Slacking? And Slacking will be loafing around for this turn. Let's see if we can Mega Punch it. Another Yawn! It really, really wants to put us to sleep. Don't miss now, Blob. Come on. Right, that's landed. Oh! Leaving it on the smallest amount. And one Water Gun to finish it off. Nicely done, Blob. Oh, thank goodness for that. That was a bit worrying at times. Let's carry on through. Oh, dear. Right, what's next? A Whale Lord. Oh, okay. Okie smoky. I am actually just gonna... Oh no, I'm not gonna run away from it. Oh no. Pink Fluffs, you're in trouble, mate. Oh, you are badly in trouble. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh, it's starting a rollout. That's gonna start building power. I need you to wake up, Pink Fluffs. I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up. Come on. Oh, leaving me on 30 now. Pink Fluffs. Oh no. Okay, what do I do? This is not fun. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. If we can. Oh my word. Okay, so it's going to have a super duper powered up rollout now. What's it going to do to Magic Kill? Okay, 2 damage. Lovely. Let's try and Rock Throw it. Oh, that was a lot of rocks coming down. Okay, Rock Throw. Doing not all that much. Okay. Used rollout again! It's gotta stop doing that soon. Come on. I'm not enjoying this. Let's try Rock Throw again. Okay, rollout coming in with 1 damage. Okay. It looks like it's reset itself, rollout. There. Okay. Oh no. Oh, this is really worrying. Why is everything in Diglett's Cave causing issues? Oh, a crit. Thank you, Magic Kill. Right. Pink Fluffs, you are not at the front of the party anymore. Oh my. The pain of that. Oh, if I'd lost another one. Come on. Okay, we're nearly out the other side. And it's a Whalmer. Okay. Not sure I want to stick for this. Let's see if we can switch in for Lightning. Although if it's got Rollout, that might have been a really bad idea. Please don't hit hard. Please don't hit hard. Please don't hit hard. Okay. Thundershock it. What's that done? Ooh, almost all of its damage. Going to hit with another rollout for small damage. I'm not going to take any risks. I'm Thundershocking it. I want that super effective damage. Okay, down it goes. Slither up to level 21. That's good. And Lightning getting a little bit of experience. Come on. I've got to be near the end now. Okay. Psyduck. Lovely. Great news. A level 29! Oh, that is mad. I don't like that. Okay. Let's see if we can run away. Oh, thank goodness for that. I didn't want to have to run if I could help it, but... Oh no, not another! A Makahita. Level 15 Makahita. Okay. So it's fighting type. Do I want to stick this? Probably not. Oh, I need to get out the other side. Come on, that has to be it. Yes! Oh, thank goodness for that. Back out on Route 2. Let's heal up the boys. Madness. Okay. Let's do that to you. Who knew Diglett's Cave could be so stressful to just sort of wander through? Oh, dearie me. We'll keep heading down and we'll see who's in here. Ah, this must be who I was looking for. Oh no. Nope, that's not who I was looking for. But I was aware that they could still use HMs out of battle, thank you. But I don't think any of my Pokemon will be because this is a Nuzlocke. Right, continue down. He must be this one. Yeah, there he is. 10 species. I probably don't have that. Yeah. Because I don't have the national dex, I've only got 3 kinds of Pokemon. So, off recording, I'm going to go away and just catch some Generation 1 Pokemon. I'll put them into box 14, which is the dead box, so I won't be able to use them for anything. But it will just allow me to get Flash from this aid. I think that's the only way I can do it, because I stupidly set up the ROM wrong. But anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Thank you once again to MysticUmbreon for giving us a shout out. Everybody that's new, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!